All right, welcome to day 166 of the Porch Reading Bible Journey. Today we are going to read Ezra. I guess that's the way you pronounce it. Chapter 10. Oh, it'll finish another book. Ezra chapter 10 and Nehemiah chapters 1 and 2. Yep. Well, let's get started. Now when Ezra had prayed, and when he had confessed, weeping and casting himself down before the house of God, there assembled unto him out of Israel a very great congregation of men and women and children, for the people wept very sore. And Shachniah the son of Jehiel, one of the sons of Elam, answered and said unto Ezra, We have trespassed against our God, and have taken strange wives of the people of the land. Yet now there is hope in Israel concerning this thing. Get situated here a little better. Now therefore let us make a covenant with our God to put away all the wives and such as are born of them, according to the counsel of my Lord, and those that tremble at the commandment of our God. And let it be done according to the law. Arise, for this matter belongeth unto thee. We also will be with thee. Be of good courage, and do it. Then arose Ezra, and made the chief priests, the Levites, and all Israel to swear that they should do according to his word, and they swear. Then Ezra rose up from before the house of God, and went into the chamber of Jehonan, the son of Elishab. And when he came thither, he did eat no bread, nor drank water, for he mourned because of the transgressions of them that had been carried away. And they made a proclamation throughout Judah and Jerusalem unto all the children of the captivity, that they should gather themselves together unto Jerusalem, and that whosoever would not come within 3 days, according to the counsel of the princes and the elders, and his substance should be forfeited, and himself separated from the congregation of those that had been carried away. Then all the men of Judah and Benjamin gathered themselves together unto Jerusalem within 3 days. It was the 9th month, on the 20th day of the month, and all the people sat in the street of the house of God, trembling because of this matter, and for the great rain. And Ezra the priest stood up and said unto them, Ye have transgressed, and have taken strange wives, to increase the trespass of Israel. Now therefore make confession unto the Lord God your fathers, Lord God of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the people of the land, and from the strange wives. Then all the congregation answered and said with a loud voice, As thou hast said, we must do. But the people are many, and it is time of much rain, and we are not able to stand without neither. Without neither is this a work of 1 day or 2, for we are many that have transgressed in this thing. Now let our rulers of all the congregation stand, and let them which have taken strange wives in our cities come at appointed times, and with them the elders of every city, and the judges thereof, until the fierce wrath of our God for this matter be turned from us. Only Jonathan the son of Ashnel and Jehiah the son of Tikvah were employed about this matter, and Meshullam and Shabbatai the Levite helped them. And the children of the captivity did so, and Ezra the priest with certain chief of the fathers, after the house of their fathers, and all of them by their names, were separated and sat down in the first day in the 10th month to examine the matter. And they made an end with all the men that had taken strange wives by the first day of the 1st month. And among the sons of the priests were found that had taken strange wives, namely of the sons of Jeshua the son of Josadak, his brethren Messiah, and Eleazar, and Jerib, and Gedaliah. And they gave their hands that they would put away their wives, and being guilty, they feared a ram of the flock for their trespass. Oh, they offered, not feared, they offered a ram of the flock for their trespass. And of the sons of Immer, Hanani and Zebediah, and of the sons of Harim, Messiah and Elijah, and Shemaiah and Jehiel and Uzziah, and the sons of Pashur, Elonai and Messiah, and Ishmael, and Nethadel, Jozabad, and Elasa. Also the Levites, Jozabad and Shimei and Kileah, the same as Kelita, Pethiah, Judah, Eleazar, the singers also, Elishib, and of the porters, Shalom and Tilim and Uri. Moreover of Israel, of the sons of Parosh, Ramiah, Josiah, and Malchiah, Maamim, Eleazar, Malchiah, and Benaiah. And of the sons of Elam, Mattaniah, Zechariah, and Jehiel, and Abdi, and Jeremoth, and Eliah. And of the sons of Zatu, Elionai, Elishab, Mattaniah, Jeremoth, and Zabad, and Isaiah. Of the sons of Bebai, Jehohanan, Hananiah, Zabiah, Athaliah. And of the sons of Benani, Meshullam, Malaluch, and Danaiah, Jashub, Shael, and Ramoth. And of the sons of Pathmob, Adnan, and Chalal, Benaiah, Manasseh, Mattanini, Bezaleel, and Benuni, and Manasseh. And of the sons of Harim, Eleazar, Ishah, Malchiah, Shemaiah, Shimeon, Benjamin, Maluk, and Shemariah. And of the sons of Hashum, Mattaneh, Mathathah, Zabad, Eliphalet, Jeremiah, Masanaseh, and Shimei. Of the sons of Benani, Madaiah, Amram, and Uel, Benaiah, Bediha, Shalul, Benaiah, Merimoth, Elishib, Mattaniah, and Jasol, These names, that's hard to pronounce, so I apologize if I butcher them up. And Benui, and Shimei, and Shemaiah, and Nathan, and Adeha, Machnebiah, Shashay, Shariah, Azrael, Shelemiah, Shemariah, Shalom, Amariah, and Joseph. And of the sons of Nebo, Jeiel, Mattathiah, Zabad, Zabina, Jedal, and Joel, Benaiah. All these had taken strange wives, and some of them had wives by whom they had children. And that is the end of the book of Ezra. Now on to the book of Nehemiah. Is that how you say that? Chapter 1. The words of Nehemiah, the son of Hachleah. And it came to pass in the month of Chislev, in the 20th year, as I was in Shushan the palace, that Hananiah, one of my brethren, came, he and certain men of Judah, and asked them concerning the Jews that had escaped, which were left of the captivity, and concerning Jerusalem. And they said unto me, the remnant that are left of the captivity there in the province are in great affliction and reproach. The wall of Jerusalem also is broken down, and the gates thereof are burned with fire. And it came to pass, when I heard these words, that I sat down and wept, and mourned certain days, and fasted, and prayed before the God of heaven, and said, I beseech thee, O Lord God of heaven, the great and terrible God, that keepeth covenant and mercy for them that love him and observe his commandments. Let thine ear now be attentive, and thine eyes open, that thou mayest hear the prayer of thy servant, which I pray before thee day and night, for the children of Israel thy servants, and confess the sins of the children of Israel, which we have sinned against thee. Both I and my father's house have sinned. We have dealt very corruptly against thee, and have not kept the commandments, nor the statutes, nor the judgments which thou commandest thy servant Moses. Remember, I beseech thee, the word that commandest the servant Moses, saying, If ye transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. But if ye turn unto me, and keep my commandments, and do them, though there were of you cast out unto the uttermost part of the heaven, yet I will gather them from thence, and will bring them unto the place that I have chosen to set my name there. Fire alarm at the little alarm at the fire station. Hope everyone's okay. Now these are the servants and thy people, whom thou hast redeemed by the great power and by the strong hand. O Lord, I beseech thee, let now thine ear be attentive to the prayer of the servant, and to the prayer of the servants who desire to fear thy name and prosper. I pray thee, thy servant, this day, and grant him mercy in the sight of this man, for I was the king's cupbearer. All right. Now, chapter 2, I think it is. Yeah. Yep. All right. And it came to pass in the month of Nisan, that the 20th year of Artaxerxes the king, that wine was before him, and I took up the wine and gave it unto the king. Now I had not been before time sad in his presence. Wherefore the king said unto me, Why is thy countenance sad, seeing thou art not sick? This is nothing else but sorrow of heart. Then I was very sore afraid, and said unto the king, Let the king live forever. Why should not my countenance be sad, when the city, the place of my fathers' sepulchres, lieth waste, and with gates thereof are consumed with fire? Then the king said unto me, For what dost thou make request? So I prayed to the God of heaven. And I said unto the king, If it please the king, and if the servant have found favor in thy sight, that thou wouldest send me unto Judah, unto the city of my father's sepulchre, that I may build it. And the king said unto me, the queen also sitting by him, For how long shall thou journey be, and when wilt thou return? So it pleased the king to send me, and I set him a time. Moreover, I said unto the king, If it please the king, let letters be given me to the governors beyond the river, that they may convey me over till I come into Judah. And a letter unto Asaph, the keeper of the king's forest, that he may give me timber to make beams for the gates of the palace which appertained to the house, and for the wall of the city, and for the house that I shall enter into. And the king granted me according to the good hand of my God upon me. Then I came to the governors beyond the river, and gave them the king's letters. Now the king had sent captains of the army and horsemen with me. When Sanballat the Horonite and Tobiah the servant, the Ammonite, heard of it, it grieved them exceedingly, that they were come a man to seek the welfare of the children of Israel. So I came to Jerusalem, and was there 3 days. And I arose in the night, and I and some few men with me, neither told I any man that my God had put in my heart to do at Jerusalem, neither was there any beast with me, save the beast that I rode upon. And I went out by night by the gate of the valley, even before the dragon well, and to the dung port, and viewed the walls of Jerusalem, which were broken down, and the gates thereof were consumed with fire. Then I went to the gate of the fountain and to the king's pool, but there was no place for the beast that was under me to pass. Then I went up in the night by the brook and viewed the wall, and turned back and entered by the gate of the valley, and so returned. And the rulers knew not whither I went, or what I did, neither had I as yet told it to the Jews, nor to the priests, nor to the nobles, nor to the rulers, nor to the rest that did the work. Then I said unto them, Ye see the distress that we are in, how Jerusalem lieth waste, and the gates thereof are burned with fire. Come, let us build up the wall of Jerusalem, that we be no more of reproach. Then I told them of the hand of my God, which was good upon me, as also the king's words that he had spoken unto me. And they said, Let us rise up and build. So they strengthened their hands for this good work. But when Sanballat the Horonite, and Tobiah the servant, the Ammonite, and Geshem the Arabian, heard it, they laughed us to scorn, and despised us, and said, What is this thing that ye do? Will ye rebel against the king? Then answered I to them, and said unto them, The God of heaven, he will prosper us. Therefore we his servants will arise and build. But ye have no portion, nor right, nor memorial in Jerusalem. Whew. Little breeze this morning, is a little chilly. But hey, thanks for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. And I will see you tomorrow.